How to fix a relationship that is falling apart. In this way, I really understand how difficult it really is to get to try to work out something that you see is really going astray, that is really falling apart, my dear people. But in this video, I've got for you some of the few things that you can always do in order to fix your relationship that you see is really falling apart, that is going astray, that is not really working out so well. In this video, I've got for you some of the things that you can always do, that you can always try out, and that will help fix your relationship that is falling apart. And step number one is always acknowledge the problem. This will always be a great step in fixing your relationship. Always acknowledging where you went wrong will always be the foundation to rebuilding your relationship. Always get to understand where you went wrong or what is making the relationship to fall apart. In that way, you'll be able to know where to start from to get things to work out again. So this is always a best thing to do. Always get to understand, you always get to know where to start from to work for the relationship so that it gets together again. Number two on my list there is improve communication. Communication is always a very important thing. It's a very important aspect in the relationship. So you always have to improve your communication skills. Because that will help you whenever your communication is clear on point. You'll always be able to get to understand your partners, like to understand what is really not working out for them. So in that way, you'll be able to understand where you're falling, where you're getting it wrong through communication. Because in communication, you'll always be able to communicate your feelings, to share what is really not working for you, what you don't like, what is really making things not work out so well. That will always happen through good communication. Whenever you're open and honest about each and everything with your partners, that will help you in rebuilding the relationship once again, my dear people. Number three is practice active listening skills. This is also a very important aspect in trying to rebuild or to fix a relationship that is really falling out of place. Always getting to show your partner or paying attention, close attention, whenever your partner is trying to communicate, is trying to express her feelings, her thoughts on certain things. Always show her that you're interested in what she's got to say. In that way, you'll be able to bring her attention, to show that showing a person that you're interested in what she has to say, that will always give them another thought about your relationship. She'll feel loved and feel that you value each and everything that she needs to tell you, or you value her a lot by just actively listening to what she always has to say. That way, you'll always be able to rebuild your relationship through active listening. Just like that, you'll always be able to fix your relationship that seems to be falling apart. Another way that can help you fix your relationship that is falling out is rebuild trust. How can you rebuild trust, my dear people? Trust can be, I know how difficult it is to rebuild trust that was once broken. It's always very difficult to get to trust someone who has ever broke your trust, like you had trust in them and it was broken. But rebuilding trust is also very key. You always have to be patient, and in building trust, have to be patient and show consistency in your changes. For example, if you take them for granted, you never used to spend quality time with them, with your partner, and you're trying to change, you're trying to improve in areas where you went wrong, show consistency in those areas. In that way, you'll be able to build trust. And these people, it takes time, but in the process, you'll gain their trust once again. So building trust is very key in fixing a relationship that is falling apart. So you always have to be patient and be consistent in what you do, in your changes that you've made, in areas where you're trying to improve. Be consistent and stick on that. In that way, you'll be able to gain your partner's trust once again. Another thing that will always help to fix your relationship is spending quality time. My dear, no matter how busy you get, it's always very important to value your partners, to prioritize them, get to fix certain small things, dates, spend time with your partners, get to do certain things together, make maybe you can travel somewhere, discover new places, like do some things together, spend quality time together. That will help you build your connection once again, get to be reconnected, get to be emotionally connected through doing certain things together that make you feel happy together, that create good memories. In that way, you'll be able to share those moments, those memories that will always bring you more closer once again. In that way, you'll be able to work out your relationship in a special way. Another way that can help you is set realistic expectations. Always don't expect a lot, like don't put a lot of pressure on your partners. Always be patient, because fixing a relationship, it's always it's a long journey, it's a long way to go. So you always in that process have to set realistic expectations. Always be patient, consistent, and don't like overcrowd or be clingy on your partners, maybe begging them to forgive you on certain things. Always give them the space, give them the time they need to fix themselves. Like it's a process, so you always don't have to rush them. So you always have to set those realistic expectations. Don't expect them to forgive you immediately, to trust you once again immediately so soon. Always have to be so patient and realistic on the process when you're trying to work out things once again. Lastly on my list today on the things that will help you fix a relationship that is falling out is always be willing to compromise. My dear people, in fixing a relationship that is falling out, always be ready to compromise on your things that you love, on each and everything concerning about you, to compromise for the sake of the person you love. Always have to leave out other things you love, maybe that your hobbies. If she doesn't love them, be able to compromise, be willing to compromise with such things. In that way, you'll be able to fix your relationship in one way or the other. That's all I had for you in this video. Those are always some of the few things that will help you fix a relationship that is trying or not working out as you expect it to work out, or things are not working out. You can always try them and they will help you a lot. So bye bye, see you in the next video. For those who haven't subscribed, get subscribe, comment and like. Let's meet in the next video. Bye bye.